should be the motto of this channel. Hi, it's Chris, and welcome back to the sea. What do we have on the show today? This is one of my Amiga 4000s. Why is it on the table? Well, I need to make sure it works because I'm going to do something nice for someone else. That is mainly my primary interrupter of the day and my friend Mr. Holden Modify. What? You're giving him a 4000? You're an ass. No, I'm not. Well, I am, but I'm not. Let's make sure it works first. This has a real hard drive in it. I don't have a keyboard hooked up. We're just going to hit it. That should come on. 3 whatever the hell I haven't updated it to. 306, 5. Probably reverts because it always does. What are we at now? Oh, 301. So we went back in time again. This thing's a joke. This is booting, and there you go, it booted. It is a 16 meg, 2 meg chip Amiga 4000 that has Magic Workbench on it, as you can see here, and it's just a plain Jane Amiga. Look at this cool coffee cup I got. It's got a bunch of mushrooms on it. I know it's like hippie, trippy. I just like the holographic mushrooms, butterflies. Hey man,
you just ate the most acid I've ever seen anybody eat in my life.
Coffee, but I just like the cup. And if you microwave it, due to its metallic paint, boy, it'll boil water in 3 seconds. So let's see what's on this pig and why I'm doing this. There ain't crap on here. This is as plain as it gets. Show config. We are 3.2.2.1, 68040, with nothing in it. Okay. Here's the story. Mr. Kevin got a 4000 from me. Well, he bought it, and it was shipped to me, and I did a recap on it, and it was a very clean board. And he got it home, and the video slot didn't work. So we didn't know if it was his video card or what, so he sent me his Picasso 4. This was many moons ago. You can go back on my videos and check it out to see if the Picasso 4 was working. And I did that video on the Picasso 4, just testing it. Then he sent me his daughter board. I tested it. I think he sent the daughter board with the Picasso. We tested it. It worked fine. Come to find out, something on the board that he had, the video slot just didn't work. The Zorros work. Just the video slot didn't work. We've swapped daughter boards, we've played around with the jumpers and made sure everything was cool, and nothing happened. So after the great shelf incident where I lost several machines and managed to fix some of the others, and the case cursed by Irving Gould, and motherboard repairs back from people, and then my 4000 super purple Amiga, where is my, I'm sorry, I'm looking for my screwdriver. The purple Super 4000 Amiga, and then the Mediator Tower, and then my 4000, and then various CPU cards and things. I have 9 Amiga 4000s. Yep, 9. I have the one that's right there, the Mediator Tower, this one, the purple one, 2 screwed up boards, the Irving Gould Crush case busted in half, and 2 more boards on the other side in pieces. I do have a blank Kavanaugh's that I have to transplant, so 3 could become 1, but I have 4 working Amigas, 4000s. The Mediator, the purple, my 4000 right there, all the way over there. I don't know why I reached behind my head. And this one. So, this, I'm just helping a brother out. I'm going to give him my motherboard, and if the video slot works, and he's going to give me his motherboard. This has an IDE hard drive in it, 6840 Rev 3, not 3.1, 16 megs of RAM. It is jumpered in PAL, because everything works in PAL. Because it's got the bodge wire, the socketed video DAC that Kavanaugh's helped me repair because I couldn't find them anywhere. and I need a video card, which just so happens to be sitting right here. This is a Piccolo, missing the RGB DB9, but it used to work in 2023. Now I'm not going to go through, this isn't going to work because this is Zorro. I need a freaking video card. Hi. So, many moon ago I bought something from Mr. Michael in Thunder Bay, Canada, and it was a 2320 flicker fixer. It had a busted switch, so I put a new switch in that I bought off of and we're going to put that in. Now you notice she hangs all the way over on a 4000 because it's just the way it is. It's meant for a 2000 or a 3000, but it'll work on a 4000. ECS modes only. I'm going to double mouse button. We'll find out. There we go. Let's flicker it. Okay, so I gotta record this. Alright, so here's the 2320. And there you go. There you go. We're going to flick the switch here. 15 kilohertz. Ooh, 31 kilohertz. This works. Alright, so I just sent Mr. Kevin a video of this video slot working. 31 kilohertz looks sweet on this. Crystal clear. Can you see how clear this is? Disregard the placement, but watch. Disabled. Enabled. I'm going to boot it. So here we go. We're booting, and there it is. Oh my god, it works. How is it working in 256 color? So I just sent all that to Kevin. How's this working in 256 color? Yeah, okay, so it works. Flicker fixer. A2320 with an amber on an Amiga 4000. It's in scan double 31 kilohertz, but, you know, it works. I don't want to run it too long because I don't want to mess my stuff up. Alright, so the moral of the story is this video slot works, and this Amiga works. Okay, so that is this fully functional Amiga 4000 that I'm going to have to take all apart. I have 0 battery damaged because this is a Super Buster 11. And I gotta make sure the board I'm getting back is a Super Buster 11. Or you're getting a 7. I don't mind helping a brother out, but I don't want to downgrade. I mean, I'm downgrading by losing a video slot. I don't know what's wrong with it on the board, but I don't care. I'm not using anything in this, and I probably won't use a video card that uses a video slot. It's only the Picasso 4 in the toaster, but this is a known working one. So I have enough daughter boards here where I don't have to do that. I'm going to ship Kevin the board. The RAM, the Buster, he's using his own dang CPU and his own hard drive. I'm going to strip this down right now. I gotta buy a box because I don't have any. And all of my stuff. Need John Holmes for this one. He's the boyfriend that comes over after you've left for work. A little bit longer reach. It does have a rebuilt power supply in it when I did the ATX, or no, I'm sorry, AT power supply. Yeah. It's always nice. And there we go. So the next time you see this thing, Dr. Chris, 3221 ROMs also. I bet you I'll get something weird back. It'll be in Kevin's machine. And it's clean, and you saw it works, and the video slot works, and everything's cool.
Everything's cool! Everything's cool.
It's got socketed CIAs, a socketed video DAC, but it's in PAL. So I'm going to jump this back to NTSC because, Kevin, it is external, 68040. All of my RAM, I hope to God it makes it. And we'll see this thing in the south. So that's today's Being Nice video, and I'll get his back, and I'll conglomerate this into that. So this board will be going down south, and in 1 second I'll have his board back up here. Sometime we'll have passed, of course. Be cool if we had transporters. Okay, see you in a second. Hi, welcome back. This is the box that I shipped to Mr. Hold Modify with the Amiga 4000 in it, that I took all apart so he could have a 4000 with a video slot. So I'll have his 4000, his RAM, his chips, with a non-working video slot. I don't care. I don't really have any need for a video slot. Yeah, video toaster, video toaster. I mainly needed the box because I gotta ship this off to Mr. Kavanaugh's to take a look at, see what's wrong with some of the sockets. Thank you, Mr. Kevin, for packing it up very well. Let me get this out of the way. I'm gonna put this right in here with my glasses and all. Just go like that, and we'll ship this off to Mr. Kavanaugh's. I don't have a floppy cable to make this floppy work. So, let's see what we got in the bag. In the bag, we have the board with the bag and the wrap and all the good stuff. And thank you, Mr. Kevin, for carefully, hopefully carefully, putting this in here. Okay, I didn't put a battery in yours, and you got newer kickstarts than me. Here it is. Ta-da! Where's your card, Chris? Don't worry, I'm good. Let's fast forward this montage. It should work because it just worked at his house. Let's see what we get. No lights. Kickstarter 3.2, no boot device. Perfect. Wonder why some Amigas do this faster than others. No hard drive, no floppy drive. Popped right up. Other times, I've had them sit 10, 20, 30 seconds. There we go. Great. 16 megs of RAM, 2 megs of chip, just like I left her. One of my commenters asked me, why do you have a fire extinguisher on your desk? I don't have it on my desk, it's below my desk. And the reason is, why not? You're working around people's vintage electronics and power supplies and voltages and flammable things, and all of your treasured Amigas are in this room, for the most part. So that's why I have a fire extinguisher. I also have one in my garage and my kitchen. And my, we call it the mud room, where you walk through with your muddy shoes and take them off. Washer dryer, one's hanging on the wall there. Never be too prepared, I guess. It's better to have them and not need them than need them and not have them. Well, ball sack. Did my floppy drive die? Ah, God, nothing is ever simple. Nothing's ever like, just plug it in. It's an Amiga. Of course it's going to take 5 hours to figure out why your floppy drive isn't working. Is it something as simple as the pin? Did the jumper fall off for DS0? Did you put too long of a screw in this side and ground out something? No, I did not. Damn it, this is a FB357 high density Amiga drive from Chinon. Very rare, expensive drive, and it's this was in the great accident. You can tell it was in the accident because she's as crooked as a politician right here, and that's supposed to be down. There's no drive spin at all. There's no activity of motor or no movement. I am the disk drive. Here's the difference between some Amigas. My Amiga on my desk over here doesn't have this hole, so you have to route your cables around here and underneath. And I mark mine hard drive, power, and key lock. That way I only put in the power and the hard drive. I mean, I shove them all in there, of course, but hit it, low, high, no floppy, dog going out on the deck, hard drive, hard driving, and without an RTG card, you boot really quickly. We're back in business. 3221, my hard drive on the 322 ROMs that Kevin had. Magic Workbench on DH1. And Directory Opus. Well, all I have left is M350 6 length. And get a little metric ruler there. The longer ones are better because my case is crooked. That power supply in a little bit, I hope. Well, close enough. Tight is tight. I have a gap in this case, but we'll fix all that with this screw, pulling all of this back flat. We have a little bow right here, but I won't tell if you won't. And cracked here, a little bit of facial lift, but all in all, back in action. 4000 can go back in the archives. And more importantly, the box with the black rebuilt I just bought a while ago. Mr. Cavanaugh's and Paul motherboard can go back to him to see what's wrong with it. Because the other one I built, you saw in the Mediator video, if I got that far. If I filmed it, if I released it, I don't know. The Mediator video was the other one I was testing the chips with it. Here's a Ramsey 07 I didn't trust. So, yep, that's where we're at. So thank you, Mr. Kevin, for returning a board to me. I'm glad you're enjoying your video slot for whatever purpose it may serve. That's all I got for this reassembly. Thanks for coming along, and as always, hope you learned something.
Amazing drive, Chris. Keep the Amiga dream alive. Please consider joining the Patreon for as little as $1 a month or more if you're rich. Again, can't say enough. So as Dr. Chris would say, thank you for watching, and as always, we hope you learned something.
What do you know from funny, you bastard?